So, we know that Xwm has been hit with a pretty huge nerf, and there are some people who dislike it heavily. So, for this video, I'm gonna propose 5 ways on how I would rework Xwm turret. For my first idea, whenever you place down an Xwm turret, a captcha will appear that will prompt you to select all the squares with Xwm turret in it. If you select all the squares correctly, then the tower gets placed down, and if you don't, well, then you have to try again. For my next idea, I'm going to utilize the actual Xwm turret pilot. Now, whenever the turret needs time to rebuild, the Xwm pilot has to get out of the turret and rebuild it. But there's a catch. The pilot has her own HP, so if for whatever reason she dies while being outside of the turret, then there will be nobody there to rebuild the turret, and it will just sit there forever and ever. For my third idea, I would encourage Xwm's rebuild system. Max level Xwm would have a set DPS of 900, but every time it rebuilds itself, it gains an extra 200 DPS, meaning that when it's on its 0 rebuilds left, then it can do 1500 DPS. For my fourth idea, I would add a maintenance panel, which would replace the current rebuild system. Each Xwm turret would have this panel that shows 3 options: rebuild, facilitate, and adjust. If a certain function of the turret is broken, then you have to repair it manually with the maintenance panel. Rebuild is self-explanatory, which just rebuilds the turret. For facilitate, there would be a small chance that 1 out of the 4 miniguns would stop shooting, so you need to use the panel to repair it. For adjust, there would be a chance that the turret's range would break and turn into the angled range, so you would have to repair it in order for it to have its full range back. For my last idea, I would nerf the DPS again, and when the Xwm turret is completely out of rebuilds, then it will leave the Xwm pilot to fend all for herself with a gun, dealing around 200 DPS. If she manages to stay alive for around 10 minutes, then she can completely rebuild the entire Xwm turret. Well, that's all for my ideas. And yes, this was kind of a joke video, so yeah.